Hello, good morning, happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kayla. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back and watching. And we're doing another sit down, get ready with me video today. I really enjoyed the one that I did, the first one that I did. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun just like sitting down, chatting. It felt very nostalgic to me as someone that grew up on YouTube and just watching all of my favorite YouTubers do get ready with me's and whatnot. So actually getting ready for my very first ever networking event solo. Usually I go with a friend, and so today it's very spontaneous of me to go. I had today off from my regular job, and so I thought it would be fun and interesting to go to this networking event. It's one that I've been wanting to go to for a while now. I first saw let me talk about what the networking event is. A bunch of different women entrepreneurs that like sit and do a panel. I think every month it's a different group of women, and they do a panel just talking about their journeys of being businesswomen and entrepreneurship. And then I think they open the floor for any questions, and then afterwards you can like mingle and whatnot. So I'm very excited. They only do them in the mornings on Fridays though, so I can never go because I always have to work. And like I said, I just so happen to have this day off, and so I thought it would be, oh, I need to grab my towel. Hold on. Anyways, so that's what we're doing today, and then after that I'm going to the hair studio to help one of the girls on my team with some styles that she's doing this weekend. Unbeknownst to her, that was such like a, I don't even know how to describe like how I felt whenever she texted me about that. I was so excited that, because there's like 20 something girls on her team. She could have asked literally anybody, but she was complimenting me and giving me praise on my style. Just meant so much to me, and it kind of goes along with today's theme of why I want to talk about this networking event that I'm going to solo and why it's such a big deal. It's a big deal because I don't do things alone. Like, hardly ever do I do things alone. Anytime, I think I've already mentioned this, but anytime that I've gone to any previous networking events, I'm always with a friend, always. And it's always the same friend that I go with because she's really my only friend that I share like entrepreneurship goals with or whatever. She has her own business, and so it's just easy to talk to her about it because she understands like the struggles and whatnot of being a business owner in your 20s. I think that getting ready for this networking event, I would be all like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, which don't get me wrong, I am excited. However, you may be wondering why the topic of this video is talking about imposter syndrome. And that is because I have been struggling with that lately. I'm not gonna lie. I've been experiencing major imposter syndrome lately. And that's why when Sophia, the girl from my team, texted me asking if I could teach her how I do some of my styles and like giving me praise, it meant so much to me because lately I just have been feeling like I'm not good enough. I feel like my skills are not good enough. People are just unhappy with, you know, the styles that I'm doing on them. And ultimately that's what imposter syndrome is. At least that's what it is for me. It looks different for everybody, and I wanted to talk about it today because I feel like it's not talked about enough, especially amongst like young women. I have been gearing up for this networking event, okay? I've been reading Atomic Habits and How to Talk to Anyone by, I think it's like Lyle something. I've been reading those two books, and they've been helping me. I'm just trying to talk myself up. I don't know. I use my friend as a crutch a lot of the times whenever we go to these networking events together because she's a lot more outgoing and extroverted than I am. I would say I'm introverted when it comes to crowds, meeting new people, networking events of that sort. But when it comes to like my friends and stuff, I feel like I'm very extroverted. I have thoughts of like, oh my gosh, like she's so talented, she's so good, she's killing it at this business thing with the perfume business that I'm in the process of starting and building. Like there's other brands out there that already do that, and I'm like, well, they already do that, so why would I even bother to step into that realm, you know? With reading Atomic Habits and How to Talk to Anyone, I have discovered that imposter syndrome stems from perfectionism, and I struggle with perfectionism as well, like very, very badly. Point of, I wanted to launch Brush Hour, a hair perfume brand. I wanted to launch that October of this year, and it's looking like, because I was putting stuff off because I was waiting for the perfect moment, it's looking like I'm not going to be able to until probably next year. I feel like with the previous networking events that I've gone to, I don't put myself out there and I don't approach people the way that I would like to, or how I envision myself being, because I feel like a fraud. Like I feel like I don't want to say that I feel like I don't belong there, but I guess for lack of better words, I feel like I don't. Also within my book, I have discovered that imposter syndrome comes from comparison, which I had just said that I've been having thoughts of, well, this person's already doing it and they're killing it. Why would I even begin to embark on that? Saying comparison is the thief of joy is, as cliche as that saying goes, it's 100% true. Like, there is enough space in every niche, every business, every content pillar. There is space for you. Every job out there, there is space. Really trying hard to stop comparing myself to people. Social media is hard because unfortunately it is part of my job, as far as building a brand and also being a bridal hairstylist. Like I have to be on social media, but I'm trying to learn to be present on social media without being present on social media, if that makes sense. But I'm scrolling and I'm interacting with people, posting and whatnot, but I'm not doom scrolling. To the networking event, I decided to do this alone for exposure therapy, for one. And for two, I knew that I would be more mad at myself if I chose not to go because of the thoughts in my head versus going. So that's why we're here. But challenge myself. I really want to try to put myself out there today, and I need to remind myself, and I'm gonna tell this to myself on the way there as I'm walking in throughout the event and everything. I belong there too. I too belong in that room. I may not have an established business yet. My business may not even be launched and open yet, but I belong in that room too. I belong in that space, and it's a lot easier said than done to build up the courage and the confidence to put yourself out there in a room full of people that you don't know. But I'm challenging myself today, and you know what? I'm gonna challenge you guys too, to do one thing that you're scared of, whether it be to make a new friend at work, whether it be to start that business, whether it be to go to a networking event by yourself. Whatever it is, I challenge you to do something that you are scared or nervous about doing. I remember long ago, years ago. I mean, this was whenever, back in like, I think 2021. It's whenever I was still working at the salon and I was not in the best headspace at the time. But I just remember, I don't know if it was a video that I saw or if it was a quote that I read. I just remember coming across something that said, think to yourself, what is the best thing that can happen today? The best thing that can happen today. And so that's the mindset that I'm going in with, is what is the best thing that can come out of me going to a networking event and putting myself out there? Because it is scary. I mean, let's be real. If you're someone that's not an extrovert, I am not. If you're someone that is not used to doing things alone, I am not. It can be scary to put yourself out there. I mean, even if you are someone that's extroverted and you do things alone, but you're trying something new for the first time. Like it can be scary and it can be intimidating. I feel like a lot of it is a mind game, and you just have to remember that everything's gonna be okay and that you too belong. That's all I really have to say about that. I didn't really have too much to say about it because I don't know. I'll probably update you guys on how it went. About to say about that. Sorry if it was like kind of all over the place. I took some caffeine, so, and obviously I'm nervous. Back to business things, business update. I have had 2 meetings now with my business coach. Plan on today doing business plan. I need to send that over to her, and then I think next weekend I'm gonna start making example products, because I have all of the ingredients. Most of the ingredients are at my mom's house because not everything that we order here gets delivered here. Like, I just had a whole fiasco about that. Ordered something on Amazon. It literally was delivered. The picture, they like posted the picture, sent in the picture, whatever, that it was here. I don't know what happened. I have no clue what happened. I don't know if the Amazon driver stole it. I don't know if somebody else stole it. But the camera, like our camera was dead or whatever. So I have no clue who stole it, but it was stolen. So I get most of my packages delivered to my mom's house, so that way, for that reason. And we kind of live in like a difficult area, so sometimes drivers can't find our address, which, I mean, truly I can understand. Like, the area of town that we live in, like, if I was a driver, it would give me anxiety to deliver anything over here just because there's so many different buildings. But yeah, hopefully start making products within the next week. So that'll be fun. I'll definitely record and take you guys along that journey. I'm just gonna do my hair in a slick back bun. I don't have any like gel or anything, so I'm just gonna use my Verb Ghost Prep Heat Protectant, the cream. But I'm just gonna do some of this to kind of help slick my hair down a little bit. Wish me luck on the, sorry if you can hear Sage. I feel like that's just gonna be a known thing on this channel to hear her play. Yeah, wish me luck at the networking event today. I'm very curious to see what it is that they're gonna be talking about. So do you guys have any like jewelry recommendations? I want to wear more jewelry, mainly like rings, but I want rings that I don't have to take on and off every day. Like, I wear my, and I actually need to put it back on. I wear my Aura ring every day. I don't really care about mixing metals because like my necklaces are gold, but then my ring and my bracelet is silver. But like, I want to wear rings daily that I don't have to worry about taking on and off because they'll turn my fingers green in the shower. Same with earrings. I'm having a hard time finding earrings. I really only like to wear gold, but I'm having a hard time finding gold earrings that last. I feel like I've tried a few different brands. I've tried some from Old Navy, Target. I don't think I've tried anything from Amazon yet. Like, they do good. I think they're gonna last. They only last me like a couple months. I don't know. But yeah, if you have any gold earring recommendations and ring recommendations, let me know. But this is the final look for today. I need to go find my gold earrings. All in all, you can do this. I can do this. We are powerful individuals. We could do anything that we set our mind to, and we too belong. That is the mantra of the day. That is the affirmation of the day, is I too belong. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So I just got out of the networking event and I thought I would update you guys. It went really good. I'm very proud of myself. I'm also doing exposure therapy right now. I'm filming in my car and I do not have tinted windows. I did not go up to anybody to introduce myself, but somebody did invite me into the circle. Got to meet some people and had some really nice conversations. The panel was amazing. I do wish I would have gotten to talk to two of the girls on the panel, but a lot of people were up there and I was just getting a little too nervous and anxious. I'm very, very proud of myself. This is a sign to do things scared and remember that you too belong. And I'm challenging you guys to do the same. I really, truly am.